Hi everyone. My name is Ohad Greenshpan. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Namogoo. And although being a technologist that gets turned on by technology and data, today I don't want to talk about technology. I want to talk about a problem and a phenomenon. And maybe at a later stage, I'll explain what we're doing in the market. So without further ado, I'd like to start with a metaphor, okay? That I would like to ask you, the audience here, to look at this picture and see and raise your hand if you see something weird about this picture. Anyone? Wow, great. What is weird here? Adidas. You see a picture of Nike's flagship store with a big advertisement of Adidas on the main wall, right? So obviously, in the physical space, this could be easily detected and monitored and controlled and eliminated. And as you can imagine, Nike would never allow something like this to happen on the store, right? Or something like that, right? Easy to do in the physical space, much harder to do, to control in the online space. What you see here is a diagram that demonstrates the customer journey of customers online, going from the home page to the product page, to the category page, to the checkout page. And what you see here marked as red are traps that wait for the customer along the flow to catch his attention and take him away from Nike's website to a competitor, to Adidas or any other competitor. This is how it would look on the web experience, right? So you go to Nike, and by having some kind of a toolbar or plugin or extension, or when you browse through a non-secure Wi-Fi and you give your consent to browse free, in many cases you get infected by code running on your device, and then when you go to Nike, you get surprised. You see weird advertisements that are not necessarily Nike's. Our numbers show that between 15 to 25% of online sessions today contain some element, either visual or non-visual, that would not be the publisher's content. And think about it next time you browse online. This movie shows how native this phenomenon can be to the experience of the user. Look how great the products are targeted here, how the look and feel looks very, very native to the phenomenon. So Namogoo doesn't do that. Namogoo does the opposite. Namogoo is deployed on the website, protecting the website from this kind of phenomenon. In the past few years, we've been investing a lot in educating the market about this phenomenon, working with many, many top brands that you'll see in a second. And we're proud to say that last year, Gartner joined the effort by granting us the Cool Vendor Award, helping us a lot in educating the market, educating about the phenomenon, and working with these brands that we're working with. This is a sample set of our customers working very aggressively in e-commerce. There are many, many names that I could not present on the screen due to a company policy. But leading companies such as Argos, Asics, Bill, Tumi, Samsonite, Ocado, Dollar Shave Club, great company. Namogoo is currently deployed on over 15 billion page views a week. This is big data, this is scale, helping these companies grow. In terms of industries and verticals, so Namogoo is very active in the e-commerce space where users go and buy goods or products online, travel, where you make your reservations online, marketplaces that connect businesses to businesses or businesses to consumers, insurtech and fintech, where you buy your products or services, financial services online, or subscriptions, where you subscribe to any kind of software or product online. So what Namogoo does, through an agentless JavaScript solution that is deployed on the page, Namogoo detects in real time when the page renders all this activity that is supposed to be external to the session, blocks this activity from happening. So if a user is infected with all kind of software on his machine, when he goes to Nike.com, and Nike is a customer, this user would not feel anything. His experience would be secure and safe and frictionless. And the user would focus on whatever he or she are supposed to be focused. This is a security session, and although we have some kind of a flavor, security flavor in our company, we're a data company, and we're focused on providing business value. And this is one of the not many solutions out there in the market that through a deployment of JavaScript, you unlock so much revenue. So we are proud to say that we're unlocking on a yearly basis for our customers tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars annually, and by deploying this code. And obviously, customers that are infected, when they are, customers that are infected and are treated by Namogoo buy more, they convert more, they spend more money in terms of revenue per visit, they abandon less, they bounce less, and they come back more to buy on the site. So any business metric that is important to an online company is being improved when Namogoo is deployed. Let's hear what one of our customers has to say, Bill.com.
Namogoo showed us not only the scale of what was happening, but visualized for us what was happening with simulated screenshots of what our customers were seeing. It hurt. We always felt that we were in control of our website. It turns out that we were not in full control of what our customers saw of our website. One of the realizations that we have with the results from Namogoo is that if 20% of our customers are infected and having a subpar experience, that's also 20% of our marketing dollars for that traffic. In the POV that we had with Namogoo, we saw an increase in conversion rate of 2.18%. Increasing conversion rate by that amount is extremely hard to do. There are certain things that we've done that provided some amount of value. They all pale in comparison to what we got out of Namogoo, and it just really goes to show that the user experience is that important.
Moving on, so in terms of technology, we understood from day one that the amount of variations out there in the market, in the space, is enormous. So because websites change, they deploy services, they use APIs, as the previous speaker said, and also the patterns change. So if you want to build a business that is scalable and that keeps the speed of these changes in the market, the approach has to be data-driven, has to be learning. So through this patented feedback loop, our technology is able to learn from session to session, from user to user, and from client to client, the patterns online, and learn how to mitigate and keep high coverage with a zero false positive rate, meaning that we would never ever block something that is legit. A bit about the company, and this is my last minute and a half. So a bit over 100 employees. Company was founded in 2014, raised $29 million from amazing investors that we love and help us grow and scale the business. We're spread over operate in 3 main offices: Israel, London, and Boston. In terms of numbers, so 250% growth rate year over year with a 0% churn rate. This is a very uncommon in the SaaS space, meaning that our customers do not leave the product or continue with us as partners. We sign multi-year deals of hundreds of thousands of dollars up to millions for 3 or 4 or 5 years, and we have companies that renewed the contract many times already. Over 100 brands, we mentioned, covering users in 242 countries, and the amount of revenue that we managed to unlock for our company, our customers, is $1.5 billion until now. 100 employees and growing. And we do not stop here. Actually, we understood recently that damage can come not only from client side scripts or customer-side scripts, but also from services that you did decide to deploy. So we're now putting a lot of focus in completing the picture with control and visibility that we're now providing on third and fourth party services that you did decide to deploy in terms of privacy, business performance, and by that we complete the vision to give you control and visibility over all the code that's running on your site that is not yours. That's it. Thank you very much, and happy to follow up with additional questions. Thank you.